So I've been on cold showers for 7 months straight now, and let me tell you, Sydney right now is absolutely freezing. So you might be asking, why did I start this in the first place? So around late last year, I broke up with my girlfriend and I was feeling very down. I felt really useless, very unmotivated, and honestly just generally depressed. And as you guys already know, I didn't have any friends to talk to about, and really family just doesn't understand these kind of things, so it wasn't a place to talk to them about either, although I did try to anyway. So at that time I was feeling really down, very lost, and felt like I had no purpose in life. So being the person I am, I had the drive and motivation to better myself and to fix any problems I encounter. So at the time I was feeling very chubby, I was feeling overweight, I was about 85 kilos. So I needed a way to exercise frequently and consistently. At the time I was looking at NoFap and also cold showers, so I sort of brought all three of them together at once and just overloaded myself because at that point I just didn't care. So I started with jogging, gym and swimming, basically rotating any of those three every single day without fail. At the same time, I started cold showers and I also was on NoFap. So I just went cold turkey mode for everything. But the thing is, I felt like cold shower was the one that brought everything together. Because what cold shower does is it puts you in a very uncomfortable situation voluntarily. So you basically have to have very strong willpower and full control of your mind in order to jump into that cold shower every day, knowing that you don't have to. And every single time you step into that cold shower, it sucks. It feels really bad. Like even till now, 7 months later, every time I still kind of dread cold showers. After the initial icy cold water hits you, you feel perfectly fine, and then you just take a regular shower as if it's a warm one. And then after that, once you step out of the shower, it feels exhilarating. The room around you feels warm. You feel a sense of accomplishment. You'll feel absolutely great, as if you're really motivated and driven to do things. So it really follows on. Basically what I do is every single day I make it a routine. It makes everything in life so much easier as long as you set routines. So for example, every single day I will do a workout at home. Because I'm the sort of person that rather stays at home rather than waste money on gym membership or equipment, I basically bought a fitness mat you guys can see over there. So instead what I do for exercise is every day I go on YouTube and I search up this HIIT workout by Emmy Wong, and then what I do is I get this fitness mat that you guys can see over there behind me, put it on the floor, and then I do like a 15 to 20 minute workout every single day. After that, take a cold shower, make a video, upload it, and then go to sleep. So that's pretty much my routine, and it's worked out perfectly because I make sure that every time I do these steps and then I complete my day. So it makes it very easy, very seamless. And on top of that, in terms of dieting, it's also very easy because in the morning, eat 2 eggs and then drink tea. You guys can see I still have my tea here. So as you guys can tell, I'm eating healthy, drinking tea, exercising every day, and on top of that, cold showers as well. I do notice that most of you guys who are watching this probably don't have as much willpower as I do to go cold shower, NoFap, and also exercise every day while having a diet all in one go, because that is insane. But I think it all stems from cold showers, because if you can conquer your mind and do those cold showers every single day without fail, you can force yourself to clean your room, you can force yourself to diet and exercise every single day as long as you make it a routine and you don't fail. Basically, my mindset is if I fail one day, then I'll probably fail at other things and then it'll all fall apart. So I make sure that I keep it very rigid, very strict, and then I just go for it. Eventually, it becomes routine to the point where it's easy. And some of you might be asking, is it just complete cold water and no hot water at all? And the answer is yes. So I turn on the cold water and then I wait 5 to 10 seconds because the previous person who has showered probably is using warm water. So I make sure I wait for it, make sure it's completely cold, and then I step right into it. Feel the shock, and then after that, I'm completely fine after like just the initial 1 second of shock. And yeah, I experience that every day, and it really sucks. Every day I jump into the cold shower, I feel a sense of dread that I don't want to do it, but then I have the willpower to continue and press on. So it's very important to do that, and it seems to be completely fine, works out. So there's actually a metric ton of benefits that come with cold showers. I'm not going to list all of them because you can simply just Google it, but what I will do is go over the benefits that I've been experiencing and the reason why I consistently keep this up. So the number one benefit is willpower. You're able to exercise it very easily, able to control it. If I really want to tidy up my room, which I somewhat did for this video. The other major benefit is your immune system. You'll feel like your skin's actually better as well, but immune system, very importantly, is I haven't been sick ever since I started cold showers. It's really funny story, by the way. I was in Hong Kong and it was like 7 degrees outside. It was really cold and everyone was shocked that I still kept taking cold showers there because I was crazy, okay? That was like back when I first started, so I didn't care at all. And I was taking cold showers. Everyone around me in Hong Kong were sick. So they were wearing those masks, or they either that or they didn't wear it. But we would sit around the dinner table and everyone was coughing. They were like just openly coughing, and I was just like looking around thinking, okay, I'm gonna get sick in a couple of weeks. So I just stayed with them because I already accepted the fact that I was going to get sick, and you know what, I only see them once every 5 years or something. I rarely go to China. But I plan to go more often because I feel like it's really bad not to. So basically my cousin and his wife took me out around Hong Kong to eat at restaurants and stuff like that, and we ate like at a pizza place. I remember really vividly, the place was not ventilated at all. It was really shut in. It was kind of dark and very small. We just sat around, had like a couple of slices of pizza, and they were still coughing around me, so the air is just trapped. And I knew for a fact that I was going to get sick, and along with that, Hong Kong is like super crowded. So whenever I was walking along the streets, I'll be following them. So they'll just be coughing and then the air would just come towards me. So afterwards, 1 week later, 2 weeks later, a month later, I'm already back in Australia. I'm still not sick. So I was kind of confused. You know, it was really hot in Australia. Now it's cold again, but I don't feel anything. I don't have a runny nose, a sore throat, anything like that. Zero symptoms of getting colds. But you know what? My brother caught the cold, and you know, my mum also felt a little bit sick, and they all told me I'm crazy for taking cold showers, but they're the ones that are sick, not me. So I have to say that cold showers boost your immune system. It might not work for everybody, but it's worked for me, so I can't really say for other people, but these are just the benefits that I'm experiencing. So some of you might be curious about NoFap. So with NoFap is you just don't masturbate at all. It's probably one of the easiest things to do if you can exercise willpower through cold showers. It's not that hard actually. But what will naturally happen is you'll get wet dreams like maybe once every 2 months. It will just automatically clean the pipes. Sometimes you don't even have the wet dream. It's just there like, oh, okay, I have to change my underwear, like that kind of thing. But it's very rare. It happens like once every 2 months. If not, it just like becomes less and less frequent. And I think that's a good thing. I'm not sure, but you save a lot of time because you're either watching those kind of videos and wasting, you know, a lot of time, or you could be doing something productive. But you know what? NoFap actually comes with a whole new set of benefits, and that includes not feeling as anxious talking to people, which I did actually feel. Is very, very obvious, very apparent. But yeah, I think that could be saved for a separate video when the servers are down again. Could talk about that. But yeah, if you do have any suggestions for video ideas in the future for IRL rant videos, do post them down below. Make sure you upvote them so I'll know which ones you guys actually want to see. That's actually very important because next time the servers are down, I'll be able to pick out a topic to talk about. The third benefit that I felt was a driving motivator for me to take cold showers was due to the fact that I initially took cold showers after breaking up. In my mind, I wanted to eventually find another girl, and in order to do that, you have to go out, talk to people, flirt with girls, stuff like that, and that's putting you in a very uncomfortable situation. And you know what's similar is putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation every time you take a cold shower. So every time I tackle this cold shower, I'm like, would I rather do this, or would I go and approach a random girl and compliment her, flirt with her, and talk to her? Obviously, the cold shower is so much easier, so if you can program yourself to do that and think like that, you'll just be like, okay, this is a very uncomfortable situation. I see this icy cold water running in front of me. Do I step into it? Yes or no? And then you think of the other alternative, you're like, well, that one's so much harder. But if you just condition your mind to keep doing this, it becomes so easy. Like, uncomfortable situation, go into it, not a problem. Hey, it's actually not that bad. Same for talking to a girl, I guess. Although I didn't like mentally train myself for that one, but I did train myself for cold shower. It's going to be a lot easier to transition that into talking to a random girl, for example. Come to think of it, I think that's still actually very hard unless someone forces me to go talk to someone. I normally don't because I am still socially awkward and still don't really like doing stuff like that. But I think it's a lot easier for someone at my stage who has been through 7 months of all of this. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Be sure to drop that like because it helps this channel and this video out a lot. So make sure you do that if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Look at the pillow over there. I'll see you all in tomorrow's video, which is going to be a Bronze to Diamond episode on Garen. So hopefully you guys like that. If not, and you're just here for the IRL videos, I'll be sure to post those in the future if the server's down. It's going to be very infrequent, but it's going to be there. I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers. I'm actually surprised that you guys are still here, so for those of you who still made it to the very end, actual end, then wow, congrats to you. Like, guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a bonus. So I think for those out there that want to lose weight, it's just all about taking in less calories, but also to avoid sugar and carbs. So the thing is, eggs is really good because it's so filling. That's why 2 boiled eggs is actually amazing, because it keeps you satiated for a very, very long time. After that, you drink tea, have some salmon, salads, they're all really, really good. But because for me, my diet isn't really that strict, as long as I stay away from sugars, that's really my only criteria. So I don't mind having some rice, even though it's carbs, it's actually really bad, but having rice in moderation, lean meats, veggies, they're all pretty good, so you could get away with those. You don't have to be too strict. You could also go out and eat. So those are the things that I've done for myself, and it's worked perfectly fine as long as I exercise every day. So yeah. Hopefully that helped you guys for those that want to lose weight and have really good body image. The only thing that I'm lacking right now, I have really fit body. It's just that I don't have the arms right now. So unless I go out and do weight training at the gym, I'm not going to develop those biceps. So I think that's what I have to do next. So for the few very special people down there, do let me know down below if you actually seen this part of the video.